Yo, yo, yo. What is up, YouTube? How you doing? Woody Phantom for Black Yugi, about to give you guys another cup, the special cup in Mario Kart Wii 100cc. Hey Onyx, how you doing? Onyx the dog. He's awesome. But yeah, 100cc special cup, the first race. I'm really liking how I've been able to kind of become one with the Mario Mach bike. Did not have high hopes for this bike. I honestly thought that I would have to switch at some point, and I haven't, and that's great. I'm quite proud of that. Not so proud of how my eyes kind of just lost focus there for a second, but you know, it is what it is. I do what I does. Really, I can't hit my baby self. Damn baby legs. But that's cool. Yeah, so last video I went on a rant about movies. You know, how for whatever reason these people don't take the easy road by not changing the storylines in these movies that they take, that have, not only do they have, you know, pre-written, you know, stuff for you to just copy, but they also have animated versions, a good few of them, that you could easily follow and just mimic with live actors. Makes it easier for the actors to have something to reference. You know, all these great beneficial reasons for them to just copy what's already been done, make your quick bucks, be known for doing it correctly, and you know, producer credit, blah blah blah, keep going. You know, but I mean, you know, whatever. It's, let them do what they want. At the end of the day, it's not hurting anyone, except for, you know, the avid follower of that particular storyline or show. As long as they don't mess up Batman, because that has been great. The Dark Knight Rises, that was great. The Dark Knight was great. Batman Begins, believe it or not, is my favorite out of the Batman movies. I don't know why. I mean, other than, you know, I like seeing how the come up of a superhero. I think that's one of the, oh my gosh, is it because I hit let go of the acceleration button? I went nowhere. Oh man, but yeah, yeah, I loved Batman Begins. I thought that was such a great movie, and I bought it and transferred it to my computer, and I watch it almost every night whenever I don't need to work out or something, or fall asleep because I've been working out or something, or I don't know, I just watch it just cause, you know, it's a good movie. Those who haven't seen it, I'm pretty sure everyone has, but for those who haven't seen it, it's definitely worth your time, especially you know, just to enjoy something worth enjoying. It's worth it. All of the Batman series. Another one that I found on Netflix that I truly enjoyed was Batman Year One, which was supposed to be just a little prelude to, you know, Batman doing his Batman thing. Kind of like a little bit more preparation. They just elaborated on a little bit more of his preparation, Bruce Wayne's preparation before he went into, you know, being full-blown Batman for all of Gotham to see and witness. And you know, it was hella awesome. It was one of the most dopest things that I've ever seen in my life. Just cause like I guess for me it was more so seeing what's his face? The cop, what's his name? What is his name? I cannot remember. Oh my gosh, I can't remember his name. But the main cop in Batman, you get to see a little bit of his story. He had just transferred to Gotham, and you know, was finally being exposed to, you know, the Gotham police the police force and the city entirely, and he kind of already knew what he was getting into as far as, you know, being an officer in Gotham. Um, but you know, finding out how corrupt the cops truly were in that city, and then even more so, you know, the criminals and so on and so forth. But yeah, I just loved it. I loved that they did that. It was a great story. If anyone has Netflix, go check it out. Batman Year One, worth watching, very entertaining. There was another Batman movie that I watched with Black Yugi that he had showed me a few years ago, or maybe a few years ago at sometime during 2011. That was just awesome. It was a backstory of Batman's training that he went through to endure more pain and, you know, just become a more adverse superhero as far as being able to take the trials that he would have to face in Gotham. You know, the physical, the stuff that would be truly taxing to his physical state. And one of the cool things was he had a teacher that he went to go visit, or he went to go visit a woman who would soon become a teacher, and she taught him how to endure pain a bit more. And the cool thing about her was she was herself like a peace advocate. She would not harm anyone. She would not, you know, cause any ruse for conflict on her day-to-day basis. And, you know, somehow, I mean, of course, you know, being the passive person isn't always the toughest thing someone can do. So of course people pick on you and they view you as weak. But yeah, so she was viewed as weak. I mean, besides from, you know, just being a woman. And you know, it was taken a bit further. People would throw stones at her and stuff. So she eventually taught herself how to endure the pain, and then taught that to Batman as he witnessed it. Like he'd ask her stuff like, well, you know, why do you endure this? And of course, you know, she gives him some side story of why you know, she doesn't just do something about it. But you know, she taught it to Batman, and it's cool because Batman in his storyline, like it covers a lot of different things about Batman, a lot of perspectives from a lot of different artists, which was really cool because, you know, it being animated, you get to see a lot of different art takes from different artists across the world on Batman, which I thought was just beautiful. And but anyway, the storyline before he gets to that is he's in like some burning building, I think, or he's crawling through like a vent or something, and it's hurting him. Like he just got injured by something, some means of something, and you know, it's hurting him, and he's dealing with it and going through it. And he has that flashback of that woman teaching him how to, you know, how to deal with the pain of you know, the everyday trials that he'd have to go through. And I don't know, I thought that was a great touch as far as storyline goes and storyline flashbacks go. I loved it, and I feel you guys will love it too. Hopefully, pretty much tomorrow I'll probably know the name of it, and I'll tell you guys about it. So that probably won't come until a few more videos later, because right now, I mean, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, I think, here, and everyone's asleep, and Yugi remembers the name of the video and I don't. So in the morning around 7 o'clock, which is usually when Yugi emerges from slumber, I'll ask him what the name of that movie was, and we'll look it up, and then I'll come back and relay it to you guys who haven't seen it. But you know, if you guys beat me to the punch and leave it in the comments, by all means, you know, let everyone else know. And for those who haven't seen it, go check it out. It's so dope. It's to me one of the coolest things I've ever seen about Batman. It covers more than just that one thing that I just told you, but you know, that was just the one that was most not influential, but just most spectacular to me as far as storyline stuff goes. So check it out. It's a great movie. Come on, Joe. Come on. Oh, you're not Joe. Get out of here. I don't know why I thought of that. This isn't that game. Come on, Phantom. Don't let her beat you the last minute. Screw her and her bananas. We got this. Go Phantom, go! Go Phantoms, go! Ha! Oh wait, that wasn't the last lap. Oh man, I so thought that was the last lap. It felt like the last lap. Oh man, Baby Peach, you definitely called it close on that one. Oh man, that scared me a little bit. Getting hit with all that stuff, but we're still here. We're still here. We're still doing our thing. We are making a fool of these red shells. These guys really don't want me here. And I am truly doing a whole lot better on this mock bike than I ever thought I would. You guys don't know how crazy this is to me. This is phenomenal right now. How well I'm doing on this mock bike. Oh, I'm mad I didn't get the yellow flame. That was weird. Oh dear. I'm so far ahead, but anything can happen on this last stretch. Just going straight. It's amazing how scary that could be. But we made it on one wheel. Good job, Mario. Good job, mock bike. Too bad for all you Joes back there. Witty Phantom in first. But yeah, that Batman thing is definitely great. Something else that I've been really wishing that Netflix would do is put on more, or maybe there aren't more Bruce Lee movies, but there are definitely a lot more Jackie Chan movies, which I would love to see. My favorite Jackie Chan movie to watch, for whatever reason, has been what is that crap called? Shinjuku Incident, starring Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan is a Chinese refugee or something. Is it refugee in Japan, and the Japanese just despise the Chinese for whatever reason. It's kind of like, oh gosh, it's kind of like the Chinese Incident. Is that it? No, Shinjuku Incident. It's kind of like the Chinese Connection that Bruce Lee had. I mean, as far as the way that they're being treated, I don't think the timeline isn't the same, but it's kind of like the Shinjuku Incident in the sense of just the way they were treated and looked down upon and such. And Jackie Chan actually doesn't do any real martial arts in that whole film. No martial arts whatsoever. He does do some gunslinging though, which I thought was a lot different. I mean, not gunslinging, just he shoots a guy. So it's not really gunplay or anything, but he does indeed shoot a guy, and the guy dies. He's like some Yakuza boss. Like he gets intertwined with the Yakuza because of an old woman who was supposed to originally be scheduled as his wife, but then she leaves and goes to Japan. And he tells her at the beginning, once you go to Japan, you're probably never gonna come back. And not so much Japan as much as the city, is what he said. And then she was like, no, you're not right, I'll come back. And she loves him and stuff, but she doesn't come back. And he searches for her, and because he has a lot of family members and friends who go to Japan to escape whatever they were going through. And oh my gosh, that's so horrible. Whatever they were going through in China at the time. And it's really kind of, well, let's see, they had something that they explain at the beginning every single time, because it's text. Every single time I completely ignore it because it's text and I don't really want to read something that can be said, but whatever they were trying to escape in China, they were trying to find any legible excuse to not have to go through it in China and move on into Japan and start their lives over and such. And yeah, it's just a pretty interesting movie for Jackie Chan to have been in and done. Maybe just because it's most likely about Chinese history, some portion of Chinese history that the Chinese went through, another immigration into into Japan and such. But oh my gosh, did that really happen? I can't believe that thing like actually hit me. It's crazy. But yeah, it's a great movie to just look at if you have Netflix or ever can find it on DVD. The Shinjuku incident, really good movie, really entertaining, really different take on or really different role taken by Jackie Chan, which I thought was great. It's nice to see actors that we're familiar with and really like doing something completely different. Oh my gosh, that was so close. Alright, I'm gonna need this boost. I'm gonna really need these boosts. I'm gonna really need these boosts. Ugh. First place. That was really risky. That's pretty hard. The Rainbow Road is really difficult on this one. But I'm glad I got first place in each one. 60 points, perfect score. Going on to the ceremony. Which we'll just skip and go to the trophy because you guys have seen this enough. And I'm not talking about anything at the moment. But let's see what we reap as far as rewards go. Congratulations, you can now play as me outfit A, which I will probably never do. I do not sound like that. I'd be like, yeah! And that's all we unlocked. That's kind of unfortunate, but hey, it is what it is. So, this is Witty Phantom for Black Yugi saying, see you guys next time. Have a great day.